You with the one and only boxing guru, aka Wilder Hater. For this episode of Under the Microscope, we're going to focus in on Logan Paul, the boxer, as he prepared for his big mega showdown against Floyd Money Mayweather on June 6th in Miami, Florida. I definitely will be in attendance for this fight because this is a major fight in boxing. In my opinion, this is a good fight for boxing. Even though a lot of fans and people disagree and said Logan is not a real fighter, he's a YouTube, he bringing his fan base. I disagree totally because I believe anybody that dares to get in that square circle is a fighter by nature and in spirit and in heart. So I take my hat off to Logan Paul for getting himself in this position. I think this was ordained by the boxing gods. Like I told people, Logan is part of the wheel of boxing. He has a major part to do to transcend boxing into that next level. He's bringing different fans into the sport of boxing. And I think he has a good chance to perform good against Mayweather because of the science of boxing. That's why I wanted to do this video breakdown of Logan Paul, the boxer. Because with his height and his weight coming in at 190 and Floyd coming in at 160, right there it's an advantage. And Logan Paul is a pretty good boxer. You know, as I take him up under the microscope and look at him, I like what I see in him. He acts like a fighter. He acts like a real live seasoned fighter. You know, he boxes good, he moves good, he thinks like it. Under distress, when KS1 was hitting him with nasty shots, he took it real good. You know, he didn't run when blood was on him or coming out of him. So I definitely like what I see in Logan. So I'm definitely intrigued to see how this boxing match is going to play out. In my opinion, if he follows the art of boxing, the science of it, if him in his corner, my boy Shannon the Cannon Briggs, if they understand the art of it, they can pull a major upset, in my opinion. You hear me right. The boxing guru, aka Wilder Hater, is saying a major upset in this if they do it right. Because Logan definitely has the boxing ability. He just got to implement it in a fight against Mayweather because Mayweather is naturally smaller than him. So if Logan plays the boxing game, the stick and move, or not giving up his height, the range game, different things of that nature, it will cause a lot of problems with Floyd Money Mayweather, in my opinion, because of the height disparity and the weight disparity. It will put Floyd behind the eight ball. He will have to press Logan all night long. So if Logan don't come in and give up his height, it's going to be problems. If y'all remember when Conor McGregor fought Money Mayweather, he looked good because he was tall and rangy. He was using those jabs at first until he ran out of gas. He was pot shotting Mayweather, hitting him with some nice shots, man. You have to give him some credit. So if Logan could follow that game plan but be in better shape, he definitely can hold his own against Money Mayweather because of the science of boxing. I know people are going to be like, this is ludicrous. Mayweather is 50-0. Logan is 3-0. But no man is exempt from the science and the art of boxing. No man, not even Floyd Money Mayweather. When you know what to do in that square circle, it can come true. Let me say that again. When you know what to do in that square circle, it can come true. Like I told everybody before about Wilder and different other opponents. You know, when you know what to do, it can come true. So Logan definitely has to know how to do it. He can't get too careless or get caught up on just being a bigger opponent or a heavier opponent, thinking he's just going to knock Mayweather out with one shot. No, he got to do it. He got to calculate it. It's got to be calculated movements in that ring so he can conserve his energy, giving angles, making his height being more difficult for Mayweather to get to him. So I'm looking if Logan could use his punches as counter mechanism. What I mean by that is he could feint with the jab just to, freeze Mayweather, to make Mayweather try to counter him or to come over the top. But Logan jab don't have to go all the way to Mayweather. He can just throw it out there, and then if Mayweather Don't bite on the jab, then come with the right hand, but step back, keep that range. So if Logan keeps that range and use his jab as a counter strike, he will be deadly. He will be deadly like one of those cobra strikes. They strike so fast and then they out of range. So definitely he has to have that type of boxing IQ to make this successful, what the guru is saying. But I'm definitely going to be there in attendance to watch this match to see how it plays out. That's what usually happens with an amateur boxer. He doesn't have the IQ to sustain it over a period of time. So that's what Mayweather and the experts are banking on, that Logan gets in there, shoot his wide, because he's naturally the bigger person, and then gets tired, and then Mayweather come in and stop him in the later rounds because of exhaustion. Because that's why this fight is scheduled for 8 rounds, because if you ever been in that square circle throwing punches, man, you can be spent in 2 minutes. So just imagine 24 minutes, and you getting stalked down. So that plays a major part in you being successful and not successful. But with Logan being born to fight in that square circle, I think he's going to be all right. Listen to what I'm saying. For all the people that discredit Logan Paul and his brother, when you're born to fight, you definitely can do it right. And they are born to fight, because ain't nobody willingly want to get in that square circle. There's a lot of grown men and people I know scared to get in that square circle because it ain't in their heart to do that. It take a special kind of individual to get in there and take punches and give punches, and to do the regiment as a fighter. And them boys, Logan Paul is a fighter by heart and nature. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this fight plays out. The guru definitely is going to watch, because like I said, it don't matter what your record is. When you have that boxing IQ, it can come true. Logan Paul versus Money Mayweather.
Subscribe to me if you want more of the Boxing Guru Show.
Come get it. 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 Come get it.